So welcome to SRL 180, and where we talk about SRL.
Basically.
So how's it going?
Good. So what's your guys' opinion on the Canberra Raiders entering the comp?
It's pretty controversial. It's especially for South Sydney. I've heard they may have lost some players from it, and we'll get into that. But
Yeah, I've heard a lot of commotion about it. A lot of people believe that it shouldn't have happened. I, for one, believe it was a good move.
yeah, they're going to need a temp though, in my opinion.
We can't have a 7-team comp. I think there's got to be an 8-team. Or
It's nine. It's 9.
It's 9.
It's 9.
I think Comishi's from knowing Comish, he usually doesn't go. He doesn't go bang bang. He usually goes one, then waits a couple hours, and then does another one. So it could come out any time, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that a good?
That's what I'm thinking, anyway.
It'll be interesting to see what players on what teams move.
It's interesting. Alright, some players are trying to go there because of the captaincy.
Yeah,
That's
a lot
the
of people
thing.
want to be captain, and it makes sense. It's only this. It's going to be in the second season of the SRL. A lot of teams haven't even made the top 3.
Top 8, top 4.
Yeah, no one's even really made that. Like the Broncos have just been dominating for most of the season.
Yes, team, the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors.
The
Warriors have been a surprising up and comer.
I would actually. I was saying, I think who was I saying it to? One of my teammates. I was saying I want the Warriors to win because it would be such a story. But I think the Broncos will get home. I feel the Broncos get home.
The Broncos just have that factor with them right now.
Yeah, they have more marquee players. The Warriors just don't.
Yeah.
Oh well, you can't bag the Warriors. Warriors have a very good side.
The Warriors have been doing quite good. I thought they were gonna stay towards the bottom, and then they just gave upset to the Rabbits, and I was just shocked.
Cowboys and Warriors did the swap at the start of the year or something. It was like Cowboys were supposed to be massive contenders and went down to the bottom. I'm happy with 6th finish though. We're in danger for 8th.
Yeah, but didn't the Cowboys, what's it called, get beaten by the best team in the comp, the Broncos, in?
Yeah, it was like 1, and then No, you lost to us. I think that was like 22,
we did.
Like something.
Yeah, we only beat Melbourne, I think.
I think he's won. You lost one. You lost to us, and then you won the other 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Pretty good start of the year for yous.
Yeah.
So who has been the standout in the game? For me, it's definitely either going to be Liam.
Oh yeah.
Or Chance Bunce has absolutely had every single bet.
I was looking at the ratings last night when I was on the captain's call. It was Dingo's the top by like 1. Dingo's 2 ratings higher than me, but I've been performing better than him. So I guess it's all about the archetype. I think was what we're thinking.
Dingo's been just hitting every dot.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's been underwhelming in my opinion for what he's expected. Hasn't been carrying the side. I think it's been a bit more of a team effort for Manly when they've started going better.
Yeah. Because he's not that player that can carry a team from the bottom. That's why I don't see him joining a team like the Raiders.
Yeah. I think personally, I would say I'm more of that player that's like turbo sort of thing, and then he's more the Tedesco that you needs a good team built around to be able to do well.
Yes.
Well, Tedesco doesn't really need that, but let's move back to SRL. Dingo, I just feel like I've heard rumours that he's going to be heading to the Bunnies next season, which is a shocking change.
Yeah.
I've heard multiple
really
reports from inside of Rabbits HQ.
Mm.
It would really shock up the SRL, in my opinion.
I have heard that Corey Bell's wanting to go out though. But he has said that all year.
Yeah,
really. He's on
he
the
hasn't
outer.
really enjoyed being with the Bunnies this season. It hasn't been too good for them.
Well, I can tell you guys, I have heard some information about Jordan Ford, the Warriors forward, looking to sneak out of the Warriors, but that's up.
I heard
That's big news.
I heard one of your other forwards. Was it Ahira? Someone Dingo told me something a bit earlier about Southside. He said, "Yeah, Ahira Love. He's on the outer apparently. Is he a Warriors? By any chance? Ahira Love.
Ahira Love.
Yeah, it says Ahira Love right here. I don't know, man. It must be Jordan then.
No, yeah, I think it's Jordan.
It must be, yeah, because if you're saying that he's on the outer, then it must be.
Oh wait. Do you mean O'Hare?
Oh, yeah, that guy. I can't say his name. Yeah.
But I feel like this coming season is really going to show that what the teams are made of.
Yeah.
It's really defining you. Well, the Storm are really going to need some marquee players. Like, I'm just looking at the Storm. They need a marquee player. They just are without one. Like, you can't just keep on sitting there and just waiting for something to happen. They need to sign someone. There needs to be someone. But the thing is, they don't have a marquee player. That's why I think they're not going to attract that talent. Sam Atchison's good, but he's not a marquee player in my opinion.
Who do that?
So they have Sam Atchison. They don't have really a marquee player. It's just for the team of average, basically.
Average.
Pretty average.
Yeah. Like, someone who really helped the Warriors, David Bond. What a player.
He's been playing really well, hasn't he?
Yes. Even in the game, who was it? I think it was the Cowboys. He scored the hat trick, or was it?
Don't think he scored a hat trick against us. He wasn't that good. I think
Sorry.
it was Souths, I think.
Yeah.
People. Was it a double or was hat trick?
No, it was a hat trick.
I scored a hat trick. I was like, was I the only hat trick or something? So I think I was the first, and he scored it like the day after or something. Then.
Yeah. But to be honest, the delivery from Jason Farah to David Bond, absolutely beautiful.
Definitely.
I think Farah, his captain for the European side was a shock.
Yep.
Definitely. I didn't know, but that's amazing.
Yeah. Pete was a bit upset about it. I heard that he didn't get the captaincy, but it's what it is. But Pete's not a very lucky person. He never gets any luck. Nothing goes his way, it seems.
Yeah. Who do you reckon's going to drop off next year?
Drop off?
Yes, or next season.
What, like from teams or drop off in performance?
Performance and from, performance.
Performance. I think, seriously, like some of those Broncos players are really going to have to drop off. There's no way. And I think, especially those South players, like some of them really outperformed what they're actually capable of. They really outperformed of what they were capable of. And I think that's a one-off. Some of those Broncos players, like there's a few of them that are just outperforming themselves every week that would just probably next season drop back down to average. I think that's how it's been so many of them.
Yeah, I could back that. What about oh no.
I would put some on me to drop down. Like I can't keep up that performance.
Yeah. I definitely the Rabbitohs. and I think Parramatta are gonna finish bottom 2 next season.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I truly believe that they did a classic Parramatta and just choked at the end.
Yeah, they almost missed, didn't they?
Yeah.
Penrith had to win 13 plus. They left themselves too far behind on the table. That's what did it for them.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. My Discord stopped working. Okay. What were we saying?
Who do you think is going to drop off next season?
Yeah, it seems.
I feel like the Broncos. Like, they've only got one person that mainly wants to leave. But I feel like they're just not going to be able to keep that grasp of just keeping that comradeship going constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, every team's been inconsistent.
Yeah. Like, there's been the only team kind of... The Rabbitohs were at form up until the later, like, 3 rounds.
Round 6 and 7.
Yeah.
They lost to Warriors and then they lost to Cowboys 13 plus.
Yeah, like, it's just...
Counteract your statement. The Warriors have been on fire. Broncos have been they have dropped off form.
Yeah.
I feel like every team needs that marquee player now. You can't just have a bunch of decent players to form a good club.
That's what I was saying about the Rabbitohs as well. They're gonna. But I have heard Chaz Dingo is rumored to go to South. So that's gonna help them big time.
Yeah, I've heard also that move might be happening, but same with the similar one that we were talking about earlier, the Corey Bell to Manly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be a shocker to do, honestly.
He's played alright, but he's not a marquee in my opinion. He's also one of those players that needs everything built around him to do well.
Yeah.
Like, if I was him, I would have been handing in my notice. I would be handing in my notice tomorrow to the what's called Rabbits, and I would be going to Canberra instantly if I was him.
Manly's just not a good place, is it? Let's be honest. Chaz struggled, and I think Chaz is better.
I'm honestly just thinking at it from a benefiting him perspective. If you need a team built around you, where would you want to go? A team that's starting to build. If you're the first person smack bang there on the first day, you're going to get built around like in a snap.
Yeah.
They're getting marquee players as well, I heard. They are.
Yeah, like they've already got their captain, which I'll speak about later. And like, they're just gonna... I feel like this is my hot take for next season. We're going to have new premiers. Or just at least a new number 1 seat. Because I don't see anyone that's in the top 4 currently stabilising where they're at.
Unless they add new players.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I think everyone needs to sign at least one player.
Yes, but see, the problem is the Broncos, they're... See, I don't like the Broncos at this point, even though I'm playing with them. Because as soon as they got the chance to send me off, they said, yeah. And as soon as I talked to the organisation, they just said, oh no, we're sorry. That's why I'm on the outers. What I've seen, I'm the only player that wants out. But at one point, more people are going to want to leave.
Yep. I don't think this comp's going to be something that's like just one person just going to want to leave. Like, it's not just something that everyone's going to be drawn to. It's going to be things like someone's going to be set off one way or another, and it's just going to happen every now and then. But I do believe you deserve to at least you have the right to leave, because they did promise you that you'd be their starting fullback. You're not even splitting. It's just when Pete got hurt once, like last against the Cowboys, you got a chance.
And then I fucking got 2 tries. Oh,
yeah. Pete got a try, but Pete was a bit... he's a bit of a person. He did force it into Joey.
Pete is a good player. I'm not going to say that he isn't. He does deserve the fullback spot more than me, in my opinion, because he has proven it a lot more than me. He has had more opportunities, but that's fine. I feel like him and Joey are the right two people to stay there. I don't feel like I tie in with them three as good as I thought I would at the beginning of the season, because I just don't see that connection between the wing, centre, and the fullback. I just don't feel that with them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do a combination with them. That's just my opinion.
Mm. Yes. Well, do we think that the Canberra Raiders captain is the right time to announce now?
Yeah.
No. I think everyone jumped into it. I think the Raiders will actually have a good team.
Yeah.
Unless everyone from a team to just join the Raiders.
Well, before we went on air a few minutes ago, Boontsy, or however you say his name.
Yeah, he wants out.
He wants to go to the Raiders.
Raiders? Oh, he does too. I was like, wasn't it any fun?
If they get that, that's a good signing because that's an instant 5'8" or fullback.
Yeah.
And I haven't really watched too much of him, but you could build.
Yeah, it's true.
You could, and at one point you will be able to, even though you've got like the past upgrades that you've done, you could change it by making new upgrades to make them better.
I feel that they need the Raiders are gonna get it's the one that the captain that some of us know already. I think that he's a great player, but he's not a marquee. I don't think they're gonna be marquee players. I think they'll be great players. They're maybe gonna get one marquee and that will be it. That's not gonna be good enough for them to win the comp. I think
it will be. I feel like whatever players they pick up, they're going to just be able to form something around them. I don't think it's going to be that number one player. I think all of them are just going to be not all the way up there, but at least near international level. And I feel like that's the only sport that you need, honestly.
Yeah.
True. So what do you guys think about the international sides?
Yeah, let's get on to that. Let's go for Australia first. 70 players were the original squad. I think it's cut down to. I know it's 30. I haven't been. I know some of the squad, but I won't reveal that. But it's not really like I know some of the squad, but Jacko is doing a good job. It's around 30. What I heard, there was pretty much all the good players are there. Apparently I'm either going to play bench or halves, so it'd be interesting.
I'm pretty sure that even though I'm playing for Europe, I feel like Europe's going to come up on top here.
It's not a tournament, it's just a one-off game.
Yeah, but I feel like they're just going to show the most dominance in that game.
True. Pacifica have like 17 exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the European side don't actually have a lot of players. But
you're going to get SRL super subs. They're great. They're 50 overalls.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, it's going to be a very tough decision for me to pick who I want to play and where I want to play. But for everyone that does play, wish for the luck, I guess.
Yeah. Internationals are going to be hard for the Australian squad, though. Like, there's players that are very, very good in that side. New Zealand just don't have. I think I'll bring up their squad to choose from. Let's say this internationals on the SRL.
Their captain.
They've got. There's Levi Raymond. Yeah, Levi Raymond.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's a pretty good bloke. He's been trying to drag me to the Broncos. Kind of weird, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not going to a Queensland rival, just saying that.
Yeah, even though he's the 7.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I think he wants me to play 6.
Yeah, I have heard a lot of reports that they wouldn't mind having a 6.
Do you know Bronson Dixon is actually better rated than Levi Raymond? He's 64.
Yeah,
Bronson Dixon's a 63. He's like the second or he's like the third best half next to it's me, Thorne, then him.
Thorne's a good player.
Yeah, he's a. So they've got. Let's say this: is there any real marquees in this side? You got Corey Bell. I still wouldn't call him a marquee. No one else really sticks out to me. There's no real marquees in there. They may struggle for a New Zealand side. That's for their players to choose from.
Logan Street isn't a marquee, but he is a very good player. Charles Bunt's another good player there. I definitely would be the fullback there.
Is Bunt even on the New Zealand squad? Is Bunt New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not. He is too. I didn't say his name. I was just clicking through it.
I feel like the only thing that's going to matter is who wants to prove that they're going to be a top player.
Yeah. It's going to come down to who wants it, I guess.
Yeah.
I think the reason they're getting everyone to do the squad early is because I think that people are going to remember the finals 10 times more than they remember the regular season. And so players like me, Dingo, players like that could just be forgotten and just forgotten. It's literally forgotten just because because some players were in the finals and did something miraculous or something. That's why I don't want to go down.
I feel like me and Wombat, we're not the most well-known players in the league.
Oh, Dingo rates Wombat.
Yeah. I feel like Wombat, you're better than me. Every way.
Apparently, there's going to be a draft. Just to say that for all the inactives. So next season, everyone will get to be redrafted. We'll redraft for these guys that are inactive. Oh, so this is actually interesting. Oh, the Cowboys, because the Cowboys finished 6th, that actually hurts them. So he's to fill your teams, Storm get first pick, of course. Seagulls get second. Cowboys get third. Panthers get 4th. Eels get 5th. Rabbitohs get 6th. Warriors get 7th. Broncos get 8th. That's a big, big thing. Minor premiership actually hurts you. It's like if the Broncos don't win the comp, it's going to be sad because they're going to get the last pick of all those players. And there may be like 1 or 2 or 3 players that are maybe just something went wrong with the club. They don't like the club or something. But other than that, there's not many that like that.
Yeah.
That's very.
So do you guys feel like it's a good time to announce?
I feel like it is.
No, I don't think they should announce it yet. But I think next week they should announce the draft, and then we should go through there.
Well, we're scheduled to do it today, so.
Well, not the draft. No,
I'm talking about the announcement.
Oh, the captain thing.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to announce it today.
Yeah, we are.
When do we think it's a good time?
I think
let's just do it now.
Let's do it now.
No.
It will get leaked. It will get leaked. It's not gonna stay up for long enough.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it now. Okay, so the season 2 captain of the newest club in the SRL is going to be the captain, Rahul Kawal.
I'll say it. Rahul Kawal.
I don't even know how to say that. That's a tongue twister and a half.
Not wrong there.
I don't. The only reason I know how to say that is because I actually his brother's on my team, so I know him.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I feel like he's going to be a good captain.
Yeah, I haven't really seen too much out of him, but he's very active on Discord. He's very, very that's what you want to have a captain like. Not a diss to Tyrone or Corey Bell, but if Corey Bell got the captaincy there.
Yeah, he takes 2 days off and then comes back.
Yeah, even though people say he's active, he's not really that active.
No.
Compared to some of the captains, definitely Rahul is definitely more the active one, and it makes sense because Rahul is is Raiders fan. He's a Raiders fan, so it makes sense.
And he would want the best for the club.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like Corey's probably going to leave him within 2 years if it was a dump fire. I think Rahul's going to be the guy that's going to steady the ship and really let them do something good.
The one thing that I'm concerned about, not many captains have announced that they're going to be staying with their clubs. Like Dingo, any current captain that's actually announced anything at this current time of recording is
Joey has, but Joey's resigning.
Joey was leaving.
There was no way Joey was leaving.
Yeah, I would have been stunned if he did.
Yep. There's and Komish did say this on last night in the captain's call. He said he's fine with every single captain. So if every captain says yes, then they're going to stay no matter what. He's not going to give it to someone else. So if every captain's happy, then they'll get the only club that's going to get a captain that's from another club is Raiders, but no one else will get your club captain. So say if Corey Bell goes to Manly, it's not going to be captain Manly, I don't think. I'm hearing it will be someone else from Manly.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense for him to just get captaincy straight off the bat.
He has to earn it, in my opinion.
Yeah, because honestly, I see him as he's the Matt Duffy of the SRL.
I see him as Latrell Mitchell.
No, I think he's the Matt Duffy because he has such a big ceiling if he hits it, but he has such a low.
Do agree with that, yeah. Like low floor.
He can just smash it up. If he has a game, if he can score 2 tries back to back, next minute he's just gonna
error
game. He's just gonna not even touch the ball at least 6 times.
He hasn't touched the ball. He's not a toucher of the football. He's like David Fafita. He hasn't really come in and get involved like some better fullbacks like me, Dingo, Chance Bunce, I would definitely say does it. We get involved no matter what. We get our hands on the ball at least once every set. That's what you need to do.
Like when I was a fullback for a game, I was on the ball all the time, and what happened? I scored 2 tries.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just how you be successful.
Do we want to talk about top performers now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. And so apparently stats from finals will count. We'll just read them out. So players like me probably won't keep it, just simply a fact because I'm not captain, because I'm not playing finals. So
yeah,
I think I'm leading into where is it? It is. So I'm top try scorer myself. Set with 7. Hodgson's 1 behind me though. Top point scorer me 61. Jai's 13 behind me. Then it's most goals is 23 with Miguel from the Warriors. Migueli, or wherever you say it.
And the most line breaks is Bunsen.
Tackles is Lee. Run meters is Tim James with almost 1,500. Most try assists, Atchison and Raymond. Raymond will surely take that off him. Most errors, Migueli. He has 2, but he has one as bad, one as good.
Yeah, that's what I find so funny with the Warriors. This whole time I've been praising them, and then I have a look at the list, and I just see Masteros, one of the players. But that just really proves that it's not just one player at that side. All the players really come through because they're not really that active over there at the Warriors, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But it's shocking how good they're still doing without being that active. They're basically the silent killers of the league.
That's what I was thinking about them. Then don't you say, Jason, they get like 10 upgrades at most?
Yeah, and they somehow still do well. I feel like it's because they just don't have that much control. You know what I mean? Like they don't have a captain. That's what I mean. They do, but he doesn't treat himself above them. He doesn't act like he is a higher power to them.
Neno is a good captain.
Like Joey, nothing bad about Joey here.
But he just acts like he has heaps and heaps of control. Jesus Christ.
I just remembered that. He's gonna watch this and I'm a cop it.
Yeah, you're gonna I'm worried making this favorite. Yeah. But things like
I'm a send that anyways.
yes. One thing that I don't do is I've dropped one player. One for being inactive, and then another just because they left the team because they were being he was the weirdest guy. He tried to hey, let's not get into that. The guy that tried to corrupt the server couldn't do it. It was a weird time.
Yeah,
July 8th, apparently. That's why it's on Dingo server, July 8th.
Oh, is that what that meant?
Yeah. The day that it was the craziest day ever. It wasn't funny.
Then.
It was actually
in June.
Yeah, you would have been there, but you probably weren't active that day, man.
Yeah, I was really inactive at first.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to talk about hidden talent?
Yeah.
Alright, so in each team, who do you reckon's been the hidden player?
Like, that hasn't been rated up much?
Yeah.
Let's go first. Do we go last to first?
Yeah, go.
Storm Sam Atchison for sure. He's so underrated. It's not even funny. He's criminally underrated. I don't think people give him enough credit for what he's done.
Yeah.
He's been playing incredible footy. As you can see, he's leading try assists.
Yeah.
It's playing really well.
I think Aaron Johnson is underrated.
Okay, I thought we were going to Manly next. We're going Storm. You guys tell me your Storm player that's underrated.
Okay. Just let me have a look. Because I don't actually have the list up that they have on their players.
Okay, I agree with Liam. I reckon it is Sam Atkinson. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this was really unprofessional. I actually don't know anyone that's on that team.
It's alright. Let's go on to the Manly Seagulls. I think Manly have it would have to be I don't know if it's Dingo. Yeah, he's been pretty underwhelming in my opinion, but I think it would be
That's what I feel like he has the advantage in this season. He's been slacking off a bit, yeah.
I feel like
isn't gonna like that. We're saying that he's slacking off, but
he knows it. He's told me that before, so I think he's
next season. I feel like he's just gonna be just popping off. He's gonna just get into form and play well. I feel like next season is the breakout season. This season was just to solidify how the field is. But I've seen, from the games that I've watched, it's mainly dominated by the people that run more.
Yeah.
Because if you're a playmaker, you're not really...
Not that dangerous.
You're not going to be that as dangerous as a ball runner. But I still don't want everyone to be a ball runner, because at the end of the day, everyone's just going to be crap at that point.
Yeah. I'll go on to mine. I think it's Ash Crutcher. I think he's criminally. I think he's also the halfback for not half hooker at Manly. He's been really good the 3 or 4 games he's been there. He's played really well. But to be fair, I was saying the Jaya thing. I was saying it doesn't really matter how if you're a new hooker or not. Like he's still going to play pretty well, I think.
Yeah. Mine's got to be Robbie Elms, but I do believe they're utilising him very wrong. He's a big, solid ball. He's playing second row, not.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. 6th is
Cowboys.
I think everyone will agree. The big man, Jason Lamu.
Oh, Lamu. I had someone different. I'll tell you who I had. I had Jordan Williams, our big front row. He's been playing really well this year, I reckon. No one's given him. Like, I was talking to someone about him, and he said, it's like, who? Who's this? And I'm like, he's probably the first or second front rowing try scorer in the league. That's how good he's been. And he's just been so underrated.
I'm a fan of Brendan
Francis. Yeah. What has he done?
At the beginning of the season, I just thought that he was going to pop off, and he just didn't.
I think I dropped him because he was inactive.
Yeah, it just made me quite sad when that happened. But I agree with Wombat.
Yeah, Jason, absolutely.
He's just such a quality player, and he's just in the wrong position. And he's just not getting utilised right.
Oh, I don't feel like, but to be fair, the Cowboys did have a couple good fullbacks.
I just remembered that you're the Cowboys.
I was playing fullback. He can play fullback or wing, but I wouldn't play myself. I had to try something, and when I was doing that, I couldn't drop myself from fullback.
Yeah,
that is true. All right.
Okay, so let's just move on.
Panthers.
The captain.
They're all pretty good, but I'm gonna say Mason Yates.
Oh yeah, I reckon Mason Yates. He's pretty underrated. They have probably let's just say this. They have the during league best and most underrated. People say it's the Broncos. People say it's who else? Someone would say it's Manly or something. It's just not. It's just the Panthers halves. They've been so damn good. They've been carrying the side.
Definitely the most informed.
Yeah, Yates and
I'm
Dorney.
a fan of Nathan.
Nathan Fisher, yeah.
He hasn't been as explosive as I thought.
He hasn't, yeah.
I feel like he still is gonna become good next season.
Is he in any international side? Is he in the European international side?
Who? Nathan. Yeah. He's the captain for the Pacific.
Pacific. All right. Yeah. Yep.
So he's captain. He's the captain of the opposite team you're playing.
Yeah. He's the main one that I'm gonna be worried about.
Yeah. 4th, Eels. No real big standout realistically, but
it's. I would say it would be It's not Sanderson. I think he was very underwhelming as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it was who. There wasn't really standout for Farah. It was really like a team, more of a team sort of thing. Yeah, would you say it would be if I'm having to come up with one, I would probably go James. Tim James, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was gonna say him.
Yeah, I can back at Tim James as well.
I don't know though, man. That's the only one I can think of that's actually been underrated. Their halves haven't done too much. They haven't done anything.
I've heard from Eels HQ that their halves have been quite inactive and they've been quite soft actually in their kicking game. And he's been interested in getting a 5'8" possibly, or just a half in general. Because I feel like that's all they need at this point.
Let's just say, I'll just tell the Eels right now that they haven't approached me, but if they do, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not going there. I just don't like Farah. So, but I just don't like Farah.
All right,
so go.
Moving on from that.
I don't mind you one, but so I'm not going there.
Is right. The rabbit. Thomas. Tom.
Madonka.
Yeah, Madonka. He's been pretty good, but I wouldn't say their most underrated player. I would say their hooker Aaron has been pretty underrated.
I would probably go Mendonca by the slightest. Well, no, Isaac Edwards. Actually, Edwards. They're half. He's been so damn good. He's been outperforming himself though. He's been outperforming what we think he's capable of, but he's been playing very, very good footy.
Yeah, you've changed who I was going to say now. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Now, iconic Warriors.
Oh yes. I'm not going to say myself, but you guys can say me. But in my opinion, it's definitely been John Nanai. He's been very underrated. If not, Jordan Ford. Either one. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Nanai. I would say Nanai. I definitely say he's been very, very good without people noticing
I think he's the main silent killer on that team. Not because he just isn't that active, and because he's the captain, but because he's just. Whenever you see him play, it looks like he's just going out there and putting 100%.
Yeah, 110% is what he puts in every day.
But John Nana is actually active when it comes to doing your what's it called?
Upgrades.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't stay on. But
but that's what I meant. Like he's the silent captain, basically. Like
silent assassin.
Really, no one really knows anything about him.
Yeah.
Really.
You know. Actually, I know something about him. You know, he's related to the Cowboys' young gun, Jeremiah Nena.
Yeah, him and I were talking about that a few weeks ago. Like 2 days ago or something. It wasn't that long ago we were talking about it.
Yeah, Jeremiah Nena. I love him as a player.
Yeah.
I just love that man.
Okay, so who's next? But
not least, Brisbane Broncos.
I'm not going to say.
Brisbane Broncos. Let's go with. So I reckon people are dissing on him. He's overrated, but I think he's the opposite. It's Sam Hodgson. It's just Sam Hodgson. He's scored 6 tries. Don't say he's just a finisher. Like some of them are just running the whole field. Like you can't say he's overrated.
He was the fullback when I first came, and I got told, he's going to be moved to the wing.
Which he was.
At the first game at wing, he just scored a try. Or scored 2, however many. But he just scored a try.
He's just so good, eh?
Yeah, I just didn't expect him to do that when he first came in. I think Sean Walker is good.
He's coming off the bench for some reason.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Sure, he does some questionable things. He's if you let him try, he'll
he will finish.
Yeah, I think Jackson Allison personally, but agree with
I don't even. Let's just say that they're very, very. All the Broncos players are pretty. Some of them are underrated, but some aren't, honestly.
I feel like we're just like the one club that's never talked about, really.
Yeah. Until that sixth game.
They're the best, and they just like don't get talked about.
Yeah. Until that sixth game, though, I think they got who was it? It was until that sixth game. It was the Cow against us. They played Levi Raymond. I don't think had done much, in my opinion. He was good, but he wasn't really. They were saying, "Oh, he's best half," and he really wasn't. Yeah. He didn't do anything until that round 6 match, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a pretty match. I really enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, it was heartbreak because I was the one that match to be lost, but it was but it was a stupid game mechanics. I can't control that.
Yeah. I'm just happy that I scored 2 tries in that game.
I scored a try.
My final hurrah for the Broncos.
You could score one this week, though, man.
I could, but you know, Big Joey would want the ball.
Joey always wants the ball, doesn't he?
We're not talking about that, no. Okay. We're not getting into that. I'm not looking to get benched.
Nah, you don't want to say anything about Joey.
Yeah, no. I think he set himself up for failure. To be honest, I think he's gonna come off the bench.
No, I'll just tell him that we're having some fun. I'm close enough with Joey to tell him that.
Yeah.
So honestly, he probably won't though.
All right.
I'm too valuable.
Yeah.
So the last bit of news I would say or talk about is the Pacific All Stars captain and then the European All Stars captain.
You said that.
Yeah.
Do we want to go with I think there's the chat. Even though we covered it, I just want to say some of the trade rumors. There's been Nathan Cleary for the Panthers. He's asked a couple of clubs to be released to go somewhere.
Cool.
I've heard. Anyway, it's weird, isn't it?
It would have been running realistically.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last topic again, the finals for this week. Winning and first try scorer and anytime by try scorer, last try scorer.
Well, I'm gonna have to look at who everyone's playing first. Give me a sec.
It's Rabbitohs v Warriors.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out who are my tips for that because I want a 5-8 spot.
And Broncos and who else? Is it Broncos and Eels? Yeah.
Yeah, Broncos.
Easy game.
I think.
It's a rematch, isn't it? Because what's it called? The Broncos lost to the Eels. It was like round 3 or 4. It was when they were both starting to get their win streak going, and then they beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's go with the Warriors. I'm going with the Warriors against South. I think they will play very, very well. South will be hungry, but who have they got to? Let's just go for that side that I think they'll get named. I think it will be 1, Corey Bell, 2, Tyler Clay or more. 3, it will be Jai, the captain.
Yeah.
Then 4 will be Mendonca. 5 will be Clay. 6 will be Edwards or Sayard. Edwards and Sayard in the halves, and you got Sutter. Their props are underwhelming, and they're good, but they're not like the top level.
Well, they did have a retirement first team.
Yep, Bryce Weiner.
Yeah.
Then you got here at hooker. That's what they've got. Then they've got Vigo and someone else. Then Rahul's probably going to play lock this week. Then they've got an okay bench. That's about it.
Yeah.
They don't have the depth. Really.
Yeah,
they're just an okay side.
Yeah, true.
I agree with that. I think Warriors will win and be like the last game.
Yeah, grand final.
Grand final. We're gonna have the first ever premiers.
Yeah.
The Broncos.
No, I think it will be the Warriors.
Deep down, I want the Warriors to succeed for the first time ever, but
Broncos will win it.
And gold.
Yeah, I think if it's the grand final,
Maroon and gold.
Who thinks so? If I think that the Eels have the best chance to knock Brisbane out, in my opinion. Eels have the best chance to knock them out. I think the Eels are that side that are capable of it. Even though they've lost to Penrith, I think they can. If they beat Broncos, Warriors have a real shot.
Yeah, they have beaten us before.
Yeah, if you lose, I'm just saying, Eels have the best chance out of anyone to beat them, I reckon, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who wins, because it's only season 1. Everyone's going to come back next season hungrier, and probably it's going to be a different landscape.
Yeah, I would love to see the Warriors win, just because Joey's going to get mad at me. But your fans, some of yous are very, very cocky. And it's very annoying if yous win, and just every time we play you, they're just going to say they're season 1 champions. So I'd love to see the Warriors win.
Well, I'll give it my 1% if we take it, but I that statement. I think the Parramatta Eels would not. Yeah, I think that's their bogey team.
Yeah, that's their team that they can't beat. It seems.
Yeah.
Although the Broncos only beat the Cowboys by 1. Who knows?
Yeah, but it is the Queensland derby.
True. That definitely is true. I do agree with that.
Rivalry.
You can say that. The Broncos would have said they'll go and eat. They would have came up with excuses. They lost to us, I reckon. Cowboys actually weren't that far off. No, they were heaps off finals, actually. We need a lot more.
Yeah, we were literally on the same. We were literally on the 10, I'm pretty sure. Or on the 20.
Yeah.
And then we won.
Yeah.
But, hey, at the end of the day, every team still has a chance to beat any other team. Upsets can happen.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to talk about? Do we got any other trade? Well, let's just go through quickly my trade. Well, it's not confirmed, but apparently I'm offered by 5 or 6, most clubs have wanted me. So it's clearly going to be hard for me to stay because I'm going to have so many offers.
You're really just the start of this.
Yeah.
Because Wombat and I, we're just the guys.
That do things, yeah. I would say that Wombat is underrated, though. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. People know that we're here, but we're just not known.
Yeah, really. He's not. It's just like you two are just in the shadows, and then everyone just talk about me all the time. It would just be like, can we get
the captain?
Yeah, I'm the captain.
Get it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest,
next season that's going to change because I don't see any captains going to the Raiders.
No, I'm going to the Raiders as well.
Unless someone by the name of Liam Ryan goes there.
If I go to, I reckon if I Raiders, people would follow. If someone like me, Chaz, someone like that goes to Raiders, it could just go boom. It could just go 2 or 3 big more names could come and just. But they're gonna have to attract. Someone's gonna have to go for to take a risk for other people to take the risk and go to Raiders.
Yeah, I would be fine with taking a risk, to be honest.
If you're that good of a player, I reckon it wouldn't be bad for you because you could get starting fullback.
Yeah, I feel like I'm torn between going to a Sydney club or just becoming a free agent and just randomising who I want to go to.
You'd want to go to a club like. It's the offer for you is playing centre at a really good club, or you're going to play fullback at a club that's not as good. That's the dilemma. Sort of thing.
But who knows? Maybe just next minute, the Raiders just become the new favourites.
Yeah.
I see the Raiders become the new favourites.
Really?
I don't think many people saw the Warriors being second.
Yeah.
True.
The Cowboys are going to be in shambles. The Cowboys may be in shambles if I left, though. Maybe.
Yeah, because I have to find a new captain.
Yeah, it's not really just that.
The landscape.
They don't have a market. They have 1 or 2 really good players, but as I said, you need a marquee player. For a couple of clubs don't have that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are you ready to wrap it up?
Yep.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Okay. This has been SRL 180. Jai is a good